Hello. Yes, good morning, everybody. I hope you're having a good morning. So today is 10th of August. We're going to start our analysis. Today is 10th of August. We're going to start our analysis with the chart on our screen. This is SP500. So as you can see so far, we have an active uptrend. The indicator I have, this one you can see that it's upwards. The price continues to remain above it. The price continues to remain above this the indicator we have, this one, the alligator indicator, but we do have a level here. This is just some resistance level. It was broken at this point. The price came back as a support. As it is now, we still expect more movements to the upper side. We do expect price to continue to the upper side up to the resistance which we have at this point, this one, 3392.4. So basically we want price to break beyond that level, retrace back, then continue to the upside. That's what should happen. If the price does not go above the level which we just mentioned, then we'll simply be watching for a sell from the same place. The next chart, this is gold. Gold, so far we are in an active uptrend. As you can see, the price continues to make higher lows. We had this here as still a lower low, then we had this a higher low, and then we had this here a higher low, then we have this here as another higher low. So as it is now, the price is still very much to the upper side. We still expect more movements to the upper side. We expect price to continue giving us more buy signals, and if the price can pull back maybe slightly, then that will be the ideal place to look for a buy from. So the next chart we want to look at, we'd like to look at Euro USD. Euro USD 2 is upwards. As you can see, there was some consolidations around this area here. We had some consolidations, and then we had this. The price came down, consolidated within this range, broke above. Then we had some consolidation around this point. We continued up. As it is now, you can see that we are also having some consolidations here. So this means we are possibly still upwards, especially if the price goes above 1.1876. So if that happens, that if the price successfully closes above the line which we have at the top, the upper line, then that will be a good sign that you're continuing to the upper side. If the price closes beyond 1.1876, that would mean we are continuing upwards. If the price now descends downwards, even breaks below the lower line should be this one, 1.1712, then that will be a sign that we are now downwards up to this point here, 1.1450. So that's pretty much everything we expect to be happening on this symbol. We are going to look at our next chart, BPUSD. So these charts, they're behaving almost the same way. You can remember what we did last week. We had these fib levels here. We marked this as the swing high, and then we had this as the swing low. Then we said that if the price came back up to this point, then this was the correct place to look for a trade from. So as it is now, that's what has happened. The price came back to this point. It established a swing high here. As it is, we are now seeing a move to the last. So this is basically just a correction. We expect price to proceed up to somewhere around 50.0% fib level, or this level, 1.2758 fib level. So look for sell positions, look for temporary short positions. Expect price to proceed down up to this one, 1.2758. So the next chart, yes, DJPY. USDJPY so far looks like the price is upwards, but we are approaching a resistance. This is 106.08. This is a very good resistance. So if the price does not clearly close above 106.08, then this should be the correct place to look for a sell from. This will be an ideal place where we want to look for a sell from 106.08. So expect price to come to this level, 106.08, so that you pick a sell position from this point with our stop loss here, 109.07.95. So your stop loss needs to be fixed here. Have your stop loss there, then have a take profit here, 104.69. So the next chart I want us to look at, Brent oil. Brent oil is here. So Brent oil, so far we are consolidating. You can see clearly that the price is consolidating in some range. Just look at it the way I'm drawing it. You can see we had a resistance, a resistance, a resistance, a resistance, had a support. We had a support. As it is now, we are still above a support. So if the price breaks below this trend line, expect a move to the lower side. If the price breaks above the upper line, expect a continuation to the upper side. But as it is now, we are still consolidating. There is nothing much to be added on this chart other than the fact that the price is consolidating. So the last chart we'd like to look at, I think we've looked at pretty much all the charts we're supposed to look at. We've looked at SP500, where we've seen that the price may likely proceed to the upper side. We've looked at gold, where the price is continuing to the upper side. We've looked at Euro USD, where we have some correction. We're expecting a correction. We've also looked at GBP USD, where the price should correct itself to the lower side in the near future. Then we looked at USDJPY, where we expect a sell from around 106.08. So thank you very much. That should be the end of today's session. We'll meet again tomorrow. Thank you. See you.